We're worth it.
I'm worth it.
And we're worth it.
Of course we're worth it.
Because we're worth it.
I'm worth it.
In the 70s, our president and CEO was François Lalu. He knew that in the US, higher quality would be perceived if it was a higher price.
Looks like you're next.
Your coffee, sir.
Thanks, beautiful.
You're welcome.
How can such a pretty wife make such bad coffee?
Most of the time, there was a male voice.
The hairspray that leaves hair feeling like hair.
The male voice was thought to be more authoritative.
It's the hairdresser's hairspray in the pink and gray can.
The 23-year-old young lady who came up with this concept, the woman talked herself about her feelings and her experience about the product.
I use the most expensive hair color in the world, preferenced by L'Oreal. It's not that I care about money. It's that I care about my hair. It's not just the color. I expect great color. What's worth more to me is the way my hair feels. Smooth and silky, but with body. It feels good against my neck. Actually, I don't mind spending more for L'Oreal because I'm worth it.
I did know the overall concept was huge. I really liked that I'm worth it.
Women didn't used to feel that way about themselves. Women didn't think that it was okay for them to spend a little more money on themselves.
Because I'm worth it.
It was revolutionary.
The movements, the protest movements were very important.
If I pay more, I feel I get more. And I'm worth it.
It probably gave them a little bit more ambition about themselves.
He says I'm a gorgeous blonde. I say I'm a smart blonde. He says my hair's the color of a pale golden jewel. I say, of course. I use Preference by L'Oreal. Preference color is translucent with subtle shadings. He says touching my hair is a sensuous experience. I say that's the Preference difference. He says I'm worth it. I say the guy's no dummy.
Je crois qu'aujourd'hui, L'Oréal ne cherche pas à faire des femmes L'Oréal, hein, mais à montrer des femmes différentes.
The most brilliant campaigns that was ever created.
You can be feeling down, a little insecure, and just feeling like a human being sometimes, because we all have our moments, and maybe watch that commercial and realize I am worth it.
Some of the women, it might have been, I don't remember if it was Heather Locklear or whether it was Andie MacDowell, at some point someone said, you know, I'm not sure if I'm comfortable saying I'm worth it. I mean, it's okay, but I want other women to feel like they're worth it too. And at some point we heard that. We heard that message and we said, well, maybe we should make this more inclusive, and maybe it should be we're worth it. And maybe it should be that you're worth it, because it makes it okay not only for me, but for all of us.
We're worth it. We're worth it.
It's such a great message, really. I mean, it's a great message out there.
The selling line is 40 years old, and most women have been growing up with this.
I think the relevance of this claim is forever. When you see the status of women being endangered as we speak in certain countries, I think that the idea that women are worth it is all the more important.
The Because I'm Worth It signature is still very modern and still very relevant. It's because it captures an emotion. The emotion of who I am, what do I represent as a human being. Self-esteem is key. That's also, it goes way beyond just looking pretty or just feeling pretty. It's a very, very strong and powerful message that, L'Oréal needs to continue to own.